All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Trust you can all hear me. Please confirm you can hear me. We want to start now.
Yeah,
Please
we can
confirm.
hear you now.
All right. Thank you very much, Lucy. Good evening, everybody. Good afternoon. Depending on where you're joining us from. Okay, so we are going to start from where we stopped yesterday. So yesterday we started our data analytics bootcamp. Yesterday we worked on a project and we stopped somewhere. So we are going to continue from where we stopped yesterday. But before we proceed, I just want to welcome people that are joining us for the first time. If today is your first time joining us, I want to say welcome. We started this since 18th of this month, and that's about 4 days ago now. We've done cybersecurity. We started data analytics yesterday and business analytics yesterday as well. Okay, so we are going to continue from where we stopped yesterday. My name is Chinyere, and I'll be your host and your facilitator for today's program. Okay, so before we dive in, I want to take questions from people that joined yesterday. If you have any question that you want to ask us, please do ask your questions. Let's start from there. If you know that you joined us yesterday and you have any question that you want us to look at together, please ask your questions. And if today is your first time joining us, let me know. If today is your first time joining us, please let me know. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen and then let's start. So before we dive in, I want to show you some of the projects that you are going to be working with or that you're going to work on when you join Amdoranalytics program. Okay. So this is a project from an organization. So the name of this organization is VGO. So when you join Amdoranalytics, these are some of the projects that you're going to be working on. I know yesterday, some people asked me questions on we got some questions as we started this program, especially yesterday, if this program is going to be hands-on. I am here to prove to you that all our programs from A to Z, they are all hands-on programs. So you're going to be working on projects. And here are some of the projects that you're going to be working on, especially if you're joining data analytics. So this is data analytics project. When you join cybersecurity, there is a cybersecurity project. And when you join our business analytics or any other program, we have projects for each of our program. They are all hands-on from A to Z. You are going to be working on projects. So here are some of the projects that you are going to be working on when you join our program. Okay, so this project, this is a raw data set. Okay, raw data set shared with us. We worked on it. I'll be able to bring out all these insights from the data. So another one again is this. This is a data set from an hospital. So you're going to be working on this. So if there is no question, let's dive in and start from where we stopped yesterday. So yesterday we started with defining what data analytics is. We looked at types of data analytics and again, who a data analyst is. Okay, so I'm going to continue just a brief recap on what we did yesterday so we can then dive into today's program. So today we are going to be working on a very insightful project. So like I said yesterday, so yesterday we didn't really move further because I wanted everybody to have this project. I mean the data set, which we shared yesterday. So if you're yet to get the data set, please let me know so that I can send it to you. Though we sent that yesterday. And I showed you guys how you can download your Power BI. So if you know that you're yet to download your Power BI, please go and download your Power BI desktop, right? Right. So yesterday we looked at data analytics. Data analytics is gathering of the data, cleaning of the data. We looked at who a data analyst is. A data that has no meaning if it is not being analyzed. And the person that will analyze that data and bring out business decision or insightful analysis that will help the organization make informed decision is a data analyst. So we look at types of data analytics. We have descriptive analytics. Descriptive analytics describes what happened, and that's what we are doing. What we're going to be doing today, we are going to be describing what has happened in the organization based on the historical data they shared with us. Okay, so we have diagnostic analytics. Diagnostic analytics looks at why did it happen? Okay, if this thing happened, why did it happen? And we looked at, I mentioned yesterday, we have what? Prescriptive analytics. Predictive analytics, rather. Predictive analytics is trying to predict what is likely to happen based on what has happened. Right? So I have a form here that I pin on the chat. Please, if you that form is for those, for everybody, not for those, for everybody that are interested in starting their program with Amdoranalytics. You want to start your full program, you want to join our January cohort, February cohort, please fill that form so that we're able to reach out to you. Or you want to talk to any of us, you want to talk to the experts, want to have a consultation, one-on-one discussion with anyone, you can fill that form so we can reach out to you. Okay, so then let's start. So there's what we call DAX. Now, DAX simply means data analysis expression. Okay, data analysis expression. It simply means calculations done using Power BI. We have it in SQL, we have it in Power BI, Excel, rather. So I'm going to be using Power BI because we are using Power BI too. Okay, so we are using the Power BI. Power BI is a Microsoft tool, right? So we are going to be using that. So I'm going to be using the word Power BI. All right, so now for me to calculate my, let me come to my table view. When you open your Power BI, you have 5 views, right? But then we have 3 main views, okay, which is the report view. So you can see it. This is where you build your dashboard, like all these projects you're seeing here, okay, is being created on our report view. So on report view that you're seeing it, you can see it here. So this one here is called the table view. The table view is where you view your data, okay, where you view it in tabular form, columns and rows. So we have what? The model view. The model view is where you look at your data based on data modeling. Like I'm not going to be introducing you to this or telling you the different types of data modeling or what data modeling is. These are the things that you're going to be learning, and more things that you're going to be learning when you join Amdoranalytics program. Okay, so to calculate, you use DAX. Okay, we are going to be using simple DAX. But before we dive in, let's come to our Power Table view. Now, one thing that you need to understand as a data professional is understanding what to do. Okay, understanding what to do. So let's understand this data again. So yesterday we did the same thing. We looked at the first column here. We can see we have invoice ID, we have the branch, so we have the city, we have the customer type, the gender, product line. If you want to visualize this, right, what would you like to see? I always tell people something. If you want to analyze organization, anybody's data, see yourself as the owner of the brand. Okay, look at yourself that you are the one that want to see something from that data. Now, if you are the owner of this brand, what would you like to see? So we have the invoice ID. I would like to see how many goods we ordered, okay, or we sold, right, based on the invoice ID, because invoice is showing us this product has been sold, this one has been sold, this one has been sold. So it simply means that those invoice are evidence that those product has been sold. Okay, so I would like to see how many products were sold. Now I would like to see all these products that has been sold, which of this branch is actually performing well. Okay, I want to see the city. I would like to see the customer type. The customer type could be either based on products sold or the revenue. Okay, so now I would like to see the gender, either based on the product sold or the revenue. So I would like to see the product line. The product line simply means the types of products that they are selling. Okay, so if you use this drop down here, you can see their products. They have electronics accessories, they have fashion accessories, they have food and beverage. So they have all these products. So we have unit price. Unit price simply means price per one product. Okay. The quantity means how many of these products were sold. So we have tax. This is 5% tax. Okay, so we have the total. This total here, you might want to find out what does this total, because it's not giving, just give us the word total. What does it mean? So because I worked on this data before, and I would not like us to take, long time analyzing and explaining all these things, right? So this total, when you calculate, if you want to find it, revenue simply means price times quantity. Okay, so this price times quantity will give us what? The revenue. So when you multiply these two columns together, it's going to give you this total. Now, it simply means that this is not supposed to be the word total, but what? Revenue. So I'm going to double click on this and change the name. Yeah. So I can see it's working on it. So let's give Power BI some seconds to deliver text. Okay, so here we have what? The dates. Now, if you pay very good attention here, you can see it's actually a 1 year data set, but then I think it's from January to March. Okay, January to March. Okay, so I would like to see how goes or the revenue based on year, on dates, or months. Okay, because it's just 1 year data. You can see 2019, 2019. All right, so let's proceed. Let's do something. So for us to proceed, I want us to do just little DAX. So I will come here, right click here, and you see what's new measure. Now this here, right, is the table. The name of our table is T-store. Okay, so this data is showing us that this is where that table is. So when you expand this table, you are going to see all the columns inside that table. Okay, you are going to see them. Now, if you want to do calculation, what we call DAX, how do you go about this? So come here, right click here, and click on what? New measure. Okay, click on new measure. So when you select that, Power BI is taking its time to load. I have a lot of things that I opened. So come here. I'm going to clear that measure there. So I will say, okay, total revenue. So use that sum. So you can see all these that are inside square brackets simply means these are the columns inside the table T-store. Okay, all this one here, they're inside the square brackets. They are the columns inside the T-store. So I'm going to select this revenue here, and I'll click on commit. I'll click on commit. So here we have the total revenue. So I want us to calculate the total product sold. So I'll just right click on this and you will see new measures. I'll just type okay, QTY sold. Okay, quantity sold. We are going to use count there. So we're going to use that count function. So count, what are we counting? We are going to count the invoice ID. Okay, so look at it. You just type it. Let's say you did not say that, you just type invoice, you see the invoice ID. Okay, so this is the quantity of the products sold. All right, so I think we're good with this too. You can go ahead and start calculating other things. Total price. Okay, can calculate other things, but because of our time and I don't want to rush it, I want you to understand what we are doing. Okay, so that's why I don't want us to calculate much. So for us to see what we have done here, this thing that you are seeing here is the visualization tools. So these are the tools that we use to visualize our dashboard, our analysis, our charts. Okay, so we come back here. So you select this, you can see this as showing. Now, if yours is collapsed like this, please use this to expand it. You see visualizations, expand it, okay? So that you'll be able to see that. Now, if you have any question, please do not hesitate to reach out, notify me so that I will know that, yes, it's time for me to take your questions. Just a second. Please, can you hear me? Please confirm you can hear me. I want to make sure that you guys can hear me. Can you hear me?
We can hear you, Mama.
Yes, now we can hear you.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you. Just give me a second to send the link to someone. Okay, so let's go. Now, I need to visualize those calculations, okay? For me to do that, you can see this here that is showing 1 to 3, or you can see it as card, okay? I'm going to select this. So when I select that, I'm going to just highlight, put it there. I will come here on my, if this is collapsed, if yours is collapsed, you need to expand it. Okay, so you expand it, scroll down, you are going to see this. Now something like calculator. Okay, this is the calculated value. Okay, so just click on this, highlight it, highlight it. Why this is still highlighted? So you just come here and select it. Okay. Another thing again, I will need to select is the quantity, so it's still the same thing. Just select this one. So you can expand it. So this is what we have. I'm going to drop it somewhere here. Okay. Just give me a second. So click on that. Come to this. This is where to format the charts. I'll come to general. Go to effects. I'll add the visual border. Okay, just for me to see the demarcation. Just add the visual border. All right, so now let's dive in. Now, I would like to see now, like I always tell people, right? Whenever you are analyzing something, do not look at it that, okay, let me just visualize. No, calm down. See yourself as the owner of the brand. If you are the owner, what would you like to see? Okay, what are the things that you like someone to show you? So I would like to see total revenue, okay, based on dates. So I'll expand the dates. Expand this, I'm going to select the month. So it's actually 3 months that you have there. Okay, so it's a 3 months data. So I'm going to drop it here. We're going to format it. Let's format it. So I'll expand this, come to this format. See this format, so format your visual is different from this build visuals, okay? So this is where you select the type of visuals, and this is where you format your visuals. So I'll come back here, I'll expand my x-axis, expand the x-axis are these ones here, okay? So I'm gonna put it on a focus mode so that you will see what we are doing. So these values here, right, I want to turn it to pure, the text to black. Come here, change it to black. You can increase it a bit. Okay. Now this value here, which is 613 months, we don't want it. Okay, because we already know that January, February, March is months. So I'm going to collapse that. Right. So we collapse this. Then this is X, Y axis. So this title here, we don't need it. Even the value here, we might want to collapse that, come to Y axis. So I'm going to collapse the title. Okay, collapse the title. If you want, you can collapse the value. So let's leave the value for now. Okay. Okay. I love to collapse the value. Permit me. All right. So now, another thing again you would like to do is to format the color of this, but we're not formatting it yet. I mean the color of these bars, okay? So let's come to this. This is title. This is what the title. This is showing total revenue by month. I'm going to close the title, expand the title rather. Come back here. I want to remove that word total. Okay, scroll down. Make sure that the title text is pure 100% black. Then scroll down here and turn it to, take it to the center. This is fine. Okay, just come back here, effects, visual border. Okay, so I'm gonna, okay, let's leave that. Let's leave that. Now, this is the revenue by month. Now, if you pay very good attention to this, you can see that January, they have the highest revenue is coming from what? January, followed by March, and then February. So we are going to find out why. Okay, we are going to find out why. Remember, I said that we have two types of analytics. We have four anyways. We see that two types is actually where data analysts and business analysts focuses, right? So you want to see what happened, and you want to find out why did it happen. Now, a data scientist will now come in and start predicting what is likely to happen if there's no any action taken. But another thing again that I would like to say, okay, as the owner of the brand. Now, please pay very good attention to this. You know, I used just months here. If I want to add year, I will add year. But it's just 1 year data that we're dealing with. Just you can see 3 months. So there's no need of adding year. So you can add year and you can even add quarter. And this is just first quarter. So there's no need of adding all this. Okay, when you are dealing with data that is more than 1 year data, just like what I have here, you can. So just like what I have here, okay, this is like 4 years data. You can add the months, you can add the year, you can add the quarter. You want to see everything. Okay, so let's proceed. Now, another thing again I would love to say is what the revenue based on customer type. Okay, customer type. I'll select this customer type. Just select it. Okay, so we have member customer and normal customer. I'm going to select what? The revenue. So this is it. I will highlight it. Now the question is, what is it this visual that you want to use? No, I want to use what? Do not start. Look at it here. Do not start. You select what? The don't. So I'm going to drop it this way. Okay. So select this. So let's format that. So we'll come back here. So let's go to the general. I'll add the visual border. I'm going to remove that. Okay, so we'll remove it later. So go to the title. This is where I'm going to. I want to remove that total that is there. Okay, come back here, change the text to pure black and take it to the center. And this is very fine. So now another thing again I would love to handle here is, see, this is legend. I'm going to turn on the legend again. This is legend. You can see it here. This is showing, I'm going to expand it so that you see that. So this blue is showing that this is the number or the value got from member customer. So you can see this is normal customer. This blue here, I mean this navy blue, is showing what is indicating the normal customers. Okay, so if you want, we're going to change the color at the end of the day, but not now. So if I turn off this legend, I won't even know what is going on here. Okay, so there's there'll be, most people usually turn it off, right? Like they put it off. But then again, I don't advise, just put it on. The only thing you can do, like me, is just make sure that this title, of the title. Okay, the title is this, showing customer type. I'm going to turn it off. Now, this legend here, I would like to bring it here under this. So I'll come back here, take it here. I'll take it to the bottom center. Look at it here. Take it to the bottom center. Now go back and I will leave it this way. So I prefer it this way. Okay. So now another thing again I would love to say. I hope we are all learning. Are you learning something? So let me come back and see. Oh God. What's going on today? Yesterday we had over 60 some 15 people, and today we are having very few people. What's going on? Is it because today is Sunday? Is it because today is Sunday? Because today is actually the day we are dealing with what we all we were able to do yesterday. Intentionally, I said let's come today because I wanted everybody to make sure that we are all learning together, we are all practicing together. So what's going on? Okay, so let me hear from everybody. If you know you can hear me, please unmute. If you know you are not in a noisy place and you can hear me very clear, and I want you to unmute and talk to me. I need you to unmute and talk to me. Let me know if you're learning something. Yes, I'm still in the church trying to follow up bit by bit. Wow. Okay, that's from Henry. Okay.
I can hear you clearly, ma.
Yeah, please, are you learning something?
Yes, I am. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have you used Power BI before?
No, not at all. My first time.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much, Sashi. Okay, let me hear from another person. Hi, Temitope, can you hear me? Temitope Omo Yele. Okay, Temitope, can you hear me? Okay, so let's proceed. Let's proceed. We have a lot to cover today. We have a lot to cover. Okay, so let's proceed. I would like us to, we have city. So I'll select city. Okay, so city by quantity sold. By quantity sold. City by quantity sold. So I'm going to drop it somewhere here. So come back here, come to general effects. I'm going to add the visual border. Okay, so these are where these products are being sold. So I'm going to just select this separate. It's going to take it some time to upload. Okay, so why that is going on? So I want to see revenue by gender. So I'm going to highlight this. Okay, and then let's go to gender. So we have gender. Okay, so just give my BI some seconds to load. Doing some upgrading. Let's give it some seconds. Please listen if you can hear me. Please send notification to the groups again. Let people know that we have started.
Sorry, I can hear you, ma. You need
I
something.
went off. I went off. I went off. Wow.
Let's give my Power BI some minutes to load.
You're breaking on my end. I can't hear you.
Okay,
I
so
can't
this,
hear you. I thought it was my
I'm gonna change it
network,
to-
but I can't hear you. It was breaking.
Oh.
Yes, clear.
Yes, can hear you now. Although your video is lagging, but at least I can hear you.
Yeah.
I can hear you. No, your video is already moving. It's moving.
Okay, thank you.
It's moving now.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you. I have to, let me just off it. I think the network is somehow disappearing. But can you see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see
Yes.
it.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
I can hear you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So let's go. I think I'm just here.
Your screen is not showing.
So come back here. Be sure, brother.
It's showing from my
Just
end.
give
It's
me some
showing here.
seconds, right?
It's showing here.
Okay, okay. So I'm gonna try that again. I'm gonna on my screen again, okay? Lucy, please, I want you to send some notifications to the group so that people will know that we have started. Can you hear me?
Okay, ma.
Okay, ma.
All right, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Okay, guys. Please, I have a form. I pin a form here, the comment section. Kindly fill that form, okay? Kindly fill that form so that you will benefit from all other things that Amdoranalytics are doing here, aside from this few days training, okay? So let's proceed. I am sharing my screen now. I want you to confirm that you can see my screen and you can hear me.
It's back on and I can hear you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so here I have my total revenue by gender. So just a little settings. I'll go to my general, go to the effects. Sorry. So let me come here, title. So I want to remove that total that is there. Okay. Scroll down, make this text 100% black, turn this to be here. Okay, so this is what I have. So another thing again, I would love to say, we have products. So we have products. Okay. So I would like to see how do we generate revenue from this product. So come here, this thing I can just drop it here. Resize it a bit. Okay, so now let's go. Let's see product line. We have a product line there. So you can see product line. I'm going to highlight it. So products by quantity by revenue. So I'm going to change it to what? Cluster bar chart. Sorry. Let's select. Drag this thing down a bit. Just give me a second, trying to arrange the charts. Okay, so we have this one here. So this, let's format this. Come back here, go to general, effects, turn on the visual border. So come here to the x-axis. To the x-axis, turn the values to black, or maybe increase it to 10. Okay, so turn up the title for the x-axis. So for the y-axis, I'm going to collapse the x-axis, the y-axis, all these ones by this side. I'm going to turn off everything. Turn off everything. I think this is fine. This is looking good. All right, so the next thing I would like to visualize is the payment. So we have different payments, right? Some of the products, so you can actually, I know some people will be like, how do you know what to visualize? And that's because we worked on this data together. I mean, you and I, so we know that, okay, this is branch. So we have not actually seen work on that. We can use slicer for that. Okay, so we have customer types, we have gender, we have products line. Okay, I think we have payments. Yes, we have payment method. So some of these goods were purchased through cash, some card, some were through e-wallet. So let's go back to this. So I will come back here. I'll select my wallet. Okay, payments. Select my payments and select my revenue. So I'm going to just use this. Okay, I'll select that. So I think this is okay here. So you can just click on this, right? Use the format painter, drop it here. Okay, use the format painter and drop it there. Okay, now the next thing that I would like us to do is to change the background of this. Okay, let's change the background. Let's change the background. So I'll come to view. Okay, so come to this view and come back here. You can see themes. So I'll select this, I'll select black. Okay, so I'll select black. All right, so this is what I have. Now by default, okay, by default, it has changed this color, all these things here, right? And if you don't like this color, you can come back here and select another one. So as you're selecting it, any background is changing the charts. You can see it's changing the charts, okay? So you can select anyone, let's come back here, select any one of your choice, and it will change the background. Everything here, it will change it automatically for you. Okay, just permit me to use the, I think I prefer the dark. Sorry. For no reason. Okay, so let's use this. Let's use this here. Which one are we going to use? Let's use this. Okay, let's use this. Okay, so now this is quite different from these backgrounds here. Okay, from this background that you're seeing here and the one that you're seeing here too. They are quite different. These ones were built using PowerPoint. Okay, so let's go. So the next thing I need to do is to give our data name. Okay, let's give it the name. So I'll go to my insert. I'll go to text box. So the name of our product or the name of our report, I'm going to call it Amdor e-commerce. So let's call it Amdor sales report. Okay, Control A. So you have to do Control A there because you cannot see the values. So if I drag these values now, resize it, if I drop it here, you can see how small it takes. So you highlight everything here, come back here, change the font size to 28. Okay, change it to 28, bold it, change the font size to pure black, I mean the text font. Okay, so while this is highlighted like what we have now, come back to this effect here and turn off the background. The white, we are using white background anyways. So I'm going to just resize it. This is what we have. Okay, it's not visible enough. So this is what we have. Okay, so the next thing we need to look at is what we call slicer. It's what we call slicer. Okay, so I'm going to come back here. You can see slicer. Look at it here. You can see slicer. I'll select this slicer. Now, slicer simply means just like you want to filter down. Okay, let's say, here we are using 3 months data. Okay, let me resize this. I'll show you something. We're using 3 months data. Okay, let's say we want to see, because what we are seeing on our screen now is seeing everything that happened in that 3 months, how goods were sold, a lot of things, both per month, the revenue, everything that happened in that 3 months is what we are seeing now. Okay, let's say that we want to see everything that happened in just January. Okay, everything that happened in that organization in just January. So I'm going to select what? this January here. So if you pay very good attention, you will see the entire data, entire dashboard has what reduced. In fact, that's changed. Now, look at what we have here. You can see that we have the revenue has decreased, right? And even the quantity sold, right? And you can see here the revenue by customer type. Look at it. You can see that this thing has decreased. Look at it. Okay. So you can see from normal customer, okay, let me say for member customer, we are now having still revenue to be, I think 164,224. Yes. So this is taking about 50%, close to 51%, and this is taking about 49%. Okay. And the same thing applies to this by gender. If you want to go back to see the entire data, so you click on that which you've selected before, you click on it again. Okay, this is what we call filtering down. Okay, so if you select February, you see the whole thing. What is showing us now is not everything that happened in that organization, January to March. It's showing us in these 3 months, this is what happened in this organization in February. Okay, just February alone, not the 3 months. But when you select it, you can see that this is showing us everything that happened from January to March. Okay, so the same thing applies to slicer. So when you use slicer, anything that you use inside that slicer, you are going to use it to filter down the entire dashboard. Okay, so I'll select the slicer. I'm going to select branch. Okay, so I'm going to highlight the branch. So this slicer, I'm going to just resize it. Okay, so come back here, change the slicer settings from vertical to tile. So change it to tiles. So drop it here. So you can see. So we have branch A. Okay, in this company, they have 3 branches. Okay, just let me say, yesterday I used Dangote company, for example. Now in Dangote company, we have different products. They're selling different products, right? But let's use noodles, for example. So in Lagos alone, they have different locations where they are selling their noodles. Okay, so Dangote company cannot just wake up and say that, okay, it's in Keja branch that is producing more revenue for them. No, they are going to make their decisions based on facts. And we talk about facts, we are talking about what? Data. Okay, so for this company now, you can see that this company, they have about 3 branches. So inside these 3 branches, this is what the data they've gathered in these 3 branches, okay? Of what happened in these 3 branches from January to March. That's their first quarter, right? Now look at this. If I select the branch A, so you can see branch A is showing us that the highest is even, okay, based on location, the quantity sold, right? So these are the locations where the products were sold. And you can even see this small bubble here is showing this is where the product was sold. And you see the value here. You can even highlight it. Make the value visible, but most times instead of hovering you see when I hover my cursor there, I'll be able to see that it's 340. You can make it visible without hovering it, but that's again, it's not always looking good, right? So now pay attention. You can see that from branch A, they have their highest sales in, okay, January. Okay, after January, you can see that it's February, it's March before February, right? And the total products sold, okay, the total products sold from their branch A is 340. 340. Now let's go to branch B. So you can see that branch A, they made more sales, right, to compare with branch A. So you can see that branch B now they have what? 332. So let's go to branch C, right? So we have branch C here. You can see that they made what? 228. Now, if I ask you, I'm going to select everything now. If you are the owner of this brand, what would you do? Okay, let me ask a question, simple question. What did you discover from what I just did now? Okay, what did you discover? Tell me. We're all learning together. So you can see that branch A what has the highest sales. Guys, please confirm you can hear me. Are we learning? The
Yes,
class
I
is
can hear you.
quite
I can hear you,
okay.
but I want our students to
We
also
can hear you, ma.
say they can hear you.
Exactly. So we want others to speak as well. Let me know that you can hear me. Okay, not just two people responding to me.
I can hear
Okay.
you. Hear me?
Hey,
I can hear
Murphy,
you.
how you doing?
Fine, ma.
Okay. Okay. That's great. Thank you very much. And I hope we are all learning something.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
I will share my screen now. I will share my screen now, and I would like someone to unmute and tell me what he discovered from what we have done so far. Just tell me something. Oh yeah, tell me. What did you just these are the things here. You can see it. Just analyze it. Oh yeah, let's go. You don't need to you don't need to be an expert before you tell me what you're seeing on my screen. Right? Oh yeah, tell me. So from this, we have total revenue by payment, right? And you can see that the highest payment or highest revenue is coming from what? Cash, right? You can see it's from cash. It simply means that this company, like people are buying through cash, some e-wallet, some credit card and all that. But they have more customers that are paying through cash. It's very simple. Okay, it's very simple what we have done here. Now we have what? We have a revenue by product line. Now paying attention to this, you can see that based on products, that the highest revenue is coming from this product here, and the least one is coming from this product here. Okay. Now look at by gender. Look, because this blue one, okay, let me put this on focus mode. So this navy blue here is showing us that what is female. Okay, you can see that we have over close to 59%. Close to 59% of their revenue is coming from female. Okay, but 8% is coming from their male based on gender, right? So without wasting much of our time, you've seen how we've used our charts, our normal data here, right? To be able to, to show the stakeholders that this is what they can make decision of. Now, I always tell people something. Now, analysis is beyond the charts. Okay, analysis beyond the charts. Now, what we have done now is charts. We have shown you, okay, this is what you can do with it, and this is the way you can do it. Okay, so the next thing is what? Recommending for the company and analyzing what you've done. That is where communication skills come in. If you're a professional, if you're a data professional, so you don't just learn how to analyze, you learn how to communicate your insights. Okay, so you learn how to communicate and tell people that, okay, this is what happened and this is what happened, and you then make solution, give them recommendations. Like I always tell people, as a as a data analyst or as a data professional, you must be a solution provider. So you're a problem solver. People want to see that yes, you are solving problem. Not only are you solving problem with data, you are telling them what they need to do. So now the next thing that I would like to show you is how you can publish this thing online. Okay, how you can publish it. Now, after doing all this you've done, you can see what publish. Now, publishing it online will help your stakeholders or anybody in that organization to be able to assess what you have done. Okay, it will enable them to assess. Now, imagine that you're working in let me say UBA bank or any bank, any sector, right? After analyzing all these reports, how do you want people to see it? How do you want everybody in the organization to see it and see their performance, to see it and see where they are doing well, okay? Or the products that are doing well. So you have to publish it online. You can either share it this way anyways, or maybe send it to their email and they'll be able to see that. But in a more standard organization sector, what you do is to ensure that you publish it online. Okay, when you publish it online, you add those people there. Now, the benefits of publishing it online is that people outside the organization will not be able to access it. They will not be able to see that. Okay. So the next thing is to do what? You click on this publish. I'm not going to publish this. Okay. So when you click on this publish, it's going to take you to the cloud base of Power BI. Now, let me share something. I think I said this thing yesterday. In Power BI, we have 3 types of Power BI. We have the Power BI desktop, we have Power BI service, and then we have Power BI mobile. Okay, so Power BI desktop is the one that you are seeing on my screen, the one that I'm using. So Power BI mobile is the one that you can download on your mobile phone, on your iPad. Those ones are called Power BI mobile. You cannot use them to create charts. You can only use them to filter, view charts like what I have here. So you can use them to view the charts. Okay. Then we have Power BI service. That's the cloud base of Power BI. So when you publish this thing now, you go to your cloud base. Okay. So I just published one few minutes before this meeting. So this here, right? So if I click on I'm not going to publish that because it's not to standard of me publishing it. So if I click on this publish here, this has been published before. So if I click on this, you're going to say save. So when you save it, will go online. Now the question is, how do I view it? How do I view that? How do I see that? Yes, it's online. So you're going to go to your browser and you type app.powerbi.com. And let me share something with you. Before you be able to access that, right? Before you be able to access that, you have to make sure that you are logged in. Look at my name here. You have to sign in. Okay? You have to sign in to Power BI. And for you to sign in to Power BI like this, you're going to use your work email or school email. Okay, you can use your work email or school email, and if you don't have access to any of this, you can create Microsoft account. You can create Microsoft account, and then you can publish. Now, it's not a must to publish your report online. The benefit of publishing your report online is it's not online. It's not online. It's the cloud base of Power BI. It's called Workspace, anyways. So nobody accesses it. It's going to access it there until you give it out for people to access it. Okay. So let me take questions so we can dive into another thing. Questions. Today's class is code. Are we code? What's going on? No questions? Okay, so let's start talking about Amdoranalytics then. Okay, so my voice will change now. So Amdoranalytics. Okay, so this program, we started this program since 18th, and today is 21st. So we started this program since 18th. It has been amazing program so far for those that have been joining us. So we started with cybersecurity, and we dive into data analytics and business analytics. And we're going to be doing this till in the next few days. Okay, so this bootcamp is totally free. You're not paying for anything. You're learning. Imagine what you've learned in few minutes now for free. But trust me, you're not going to become experts. You're not going to become an expert with what you have now or what you have seen. So I've shown you a lot of things that you will learn when you dive into this program as a professional, right? Now, where are you going to learn it is here at Amdoranalytics. Okay, where we are going to be guiding you through, showing you step-by-step process on how you can become an expert in career like data analytics, data science, business analytics, AI engineer. So in AI engineering, you want to become an AI engineer, you can do that here at Amdoranalytics. You want to become a data scientist, we can guide you through here at Amdoranalytics. You want to become a cybersecurity analyst, all these are the things that we do here at Amdoranalytics, right? So our main program is going to be starting on 10th of this month and next month. That's 10th of January. Our main program is going to be starting. Now for our data analytics, so you can go online and type amdoranalytics.io. So you're going to see Amdoranalytics website. Okay. So when you log into Amdoranalytics website, you are going to see our courses. Here are all our courses. Now for our data analytics, we have 2 tiers. We have the first one here, which is our professional tier. So you can see that we have data analytics, 3 months training and 1 month internship. So you're going to be learning with us here for 4 good months. For 4 good months. And do you know the amazing thing of this our program now is that we are currently running 40% discount. Okay, there is a 40% discount across all our programs for now, 40% discount. And trust me, we started this few days ago and we said that, see, this 40% discount is only for the first 20 people to register. The first 20 people to register for our programs for this discount are for them, right? So for the next 4 months, you are going to be learning here at Amdoranalytics at 40% discount of outfit price is 415,000 naira. So if you are purchasing in naira, okay. So now, if you're going for our specialist program, data analytics specialist, right? Now let me mention the things that you're going to be learning here. You're going to be learning how to use Excel end to end, how to use Excel end to end from basic to advanced. You're going to be learning how to use Power BI, okay, from basic to advanced. You're going to be learning how to use SQL, okay, from basic to advanced. So this is what you're going to be learning in 4 months. Now, come to this specialist program. Now, if you want specialist program of data analytics here at Amdoranalytics as well, that one is 7 months, okay, it's 7 good months. So you're going to be learning everything, data, Excel, Power BI, SQL, Python. So you're going to be learning it inside this specialist program. So that's 5 months training, 5 months good training, and 2 months internship. So you're going to be learning everything under 7 months here at Amdoranalytics. And the training fee for that at the 40% discount is 750,000 naira if you are paying in naira. Okay, so we said this program or this discount is still available for the first 20 people that we pay for their program. People have started paying for the program, so pay now and secure your spot. So you don't need to wait till when it takes maybe 2 days or 3 days to start the program before you register. Okay, so you can reach out to us today at Amdoranalytics. My colleagues and myself, we are on all platforms. You can reach out to us, especially on WhatsApp, to start your registrations. Okay, so aside from these things that you're going to be learning, that we are going to be teaching you, is beyond teaching. Let me share something with you. Here at Amdoranalytics, our program is part A and part B. Now, what do I mean? You see, the part A part of the training, our Amdoranalytics program, is the technical training. Okay, is the technical training, teaching you how to use Excel, teaching you how to use Power BI. Everything is end to end. You have a tutor who is there guiding you through, telling you that this is what you need to do. No, this is not rest. This is what you need to do. Holding your hands to ensure that you learn. Okay, mentorship is there. Now, the part B part of our Amdoranalytics program are the other benefits that you are going to be enjoying as a student of Amdoranalytics. Here are the benefits. You are going to enjoy how to optimize your LinkedIn. Okay, we have LinkedIn optimization, we have CV review, we have Upwork optimization, we have mentorship sections that you're going to be meeting with a lot of mentors, a lot of experts in the industry. Let me tell you something. If you want to go far in life, if you want anything that you want to do, whether transitioning into the tech space or doing other things, you need a mentor who would guide you through. You need someone who has passed through what you are passing through. You need somebody that will tell you that these are the step-by-step process that you need to do, or what are the things that you need to do in order to excel in that career path. Trust me, a lot of us, when we started, we had no, in fact, it was one of our problems, right? Nobody to guide us through, nobody to hold our hands. It was a very big problem for us then. But here at Amdoranalytics, you have someone that will hold your hand. You have someone that will tell you, do this and do that, okay? So this is what we do here at Amdoranalytics. Another thing again, you see that mentorship. Let me tell you something. One of the things that you can do to yourself is making sure that you work on real life projects. Okay, here at Amdoranalytics, is beyond the project that you're going to be working when you are doing a program. You are going to be working on real world projects, right? Where you are going to be meeting other professionals. You'll be meeting with other people who are pursuing the same career path as you. Okay, you're going to be working on those projects. You add it to your portfolio. Now, see, portfolio is one thing that you should take serious as someone transitioning into the tech space or someone that is already in the tech space, right? So if somebody reaches out to you today, sir, and asks you, please, can I see your portfolio? What are you going to show them? I don't know if you understand. What are you going to show them? Here at Amdoranalytics, after working on all this portfolio, all these projects we've done, we help you to build website portfolio. Okay, we help you to build website portfolio. Not that we're building it, we teach you how you can build it anyways. We teach you step-by-step process on how you can build a website portfolio where you add all these projects you worked on, you add them there. So you see that there's a lot you are learning here at Amdoranalytics. Aside from that, right, we have what we call post-training support. Now, after all your program, you've finished everything here at Amdoranalytics, you are still with us. We are still with you. That is actually where the journey began. Because trust me, when you start working in the real life, when you start learning from people, when you start working in that organization, you need a professional. You need someone that you can reach out to and say, please look at this thing I've done. Help me to confirm if it is good. Help me to confirm if there is any mistakes there. So you need someone there. So this is where post-training support comes in. So here at Amdoranalytics, we help you with what? Post-training support. Not only that, if you're preparing for interview, we help you with interview preparation sections, right? So there is a lot to what you're going to be benefiting as a student of Amdoranalytics. Now, a lot of people do ask this question. Okay, if I learn this thing, trust me, if I learn this thing, okay, tell me about the benefits. Tell me if I'm going to enjoy myself as a tech professional. Tell me if there is a lot of benefits, because I've heard a lot about the tech ecosystem. There's a lot of noise. People are saying learn this, people are saying this. I always tell people something. See, if you want to transition into a new career path, ask questions, right? Especially people that have been in that space. Ask them questions. Which of these careers did you advise that I should go for? Now, trust me, there is no space that you will not make money if you are interested in that space, right? It simply means that there is a space for everybody. Whether you like to code, whether you don't like to code, there is a space for you in the tech ecosystem. But the question is, which one do you want to go for? And if you're picking any career path, please make sure that there is a commitment and consistency. You see, this two things is very, very important in your journey as a tech professional. You need that consistency. You need that commitment. That somebody is there telling you that, okay, see, if you can do this thing under 6 months, you are going to be at least get a better job that will change your financial status. Are you telling me that you not go there? You will try to do that. And let me say this again. You see, when people are selling their programs, so people are selling this tech something to you, and they're telling you, do this thing under 1 month, you become a millionaire. Under 2 months, you start earning in 6 figures. Well, under 2 months, I'm not sure. I will tell you the truth. You cannot become an expert that you will start earning in 6 figures under 2 months. It's not a Ponzi scheme. Tech is not a Ponzi scheme. So it needs a lot of learning and commitment. Okay? And after that, trust me, you can be good. You have learned all these things. If you did not apply for jobs, there is no job that will, come from anywhere and come and meet you at all. So you need that to start applying. Okay, you need to make research, search for all platforms like LinkedIn. That's why it's important you optimize your LinkedIn, right? You can optimize your LinkedIn. Now, if you want a visa sponsorship, there is a lot of websites that as well that you can use, right, to apply for visa sponsorship. And trust me, one of the best way that you can actually transition or relocate is through tech. Okay, it's through tech. You don't need test. Let's assume that you even want to apply for UK talent visa, right? You see how easy. Of course, you have to. By then, you have done a lot in the tech ecosystem. You have done a lot. Try to show that yes, I am good in that space. You see, there is no how they will deny you visa. No, there's no how. There's a lot of space for everybody, especially in the tech ecosystem. There is a lot of benefits, right? You can make research. You want to see how much these guys are earning. I know some. I think about some months. I think second quarter of this year. Yeah, second quarter of this year. Someone reached out to me and started asking me about the benefits, about the earnings of the data professional that I should list out. The average earning of data analyst in Nigeria, data analyst in UK, Canada, all the programs that we are doing, I should list out their average earning across all these 3 countries. Well, I did that again, but then again, I told him, see, even before you start these things, you have to work it out. Okay, you have to learn, you have to learn, you have to do your assignment. See, you have to do your assignment, you have to show commitment, because trust me, everybody want to hire an expert. Okay, so let me take questions. Like I said, this program is starting on 10th of January 2026. I don't know what your decision for 2026 is like. If your decision for 2026 is to start a new career, you want to start your 2026 clean. You want to start your 2026 with a vision that you want to become a career person, you want to become an expert in the industry. It's time for you to start your program here at Amdoranalytics. Like I said, this 40% is for the first 20 people. The first 20 people to register. The first 20 people. And trust me, it's not a one-time payment. You can pay twice. Okay? You can pay twice. If you are paying for our 4 months program, you can pay your first you can pay your first payment 200 and then balance 1 month after or 6 weeks after. So if you are paying for our 7 months program, you're paying 3 times. You pay 3 times. Okay? So registration is ongoing. So let me take questions. Questions. Yeah, let's take questions. If you know that you joined us yesterday and you are still here today, let me see your hands. Just give me a thumbs up. Joined us yesterday and you are here today. Give me a thumbs up. Maybe I will give you something. Okay. Benga. Did I get that? Is it Benga or Gabriel? Okay, Gabriel. Thank you very much, Gabriel. You joined us yesterday and you are here today. It's only Gabriel. All right. So Gabriel, I want to ask you your feedback, the training. Okay, for me. Gabriel, can you hear me? I need your honest feedback on the training so far. If you can unmute and speak, fine. Hi, Fumi, can you hear me? I have to believe you guys can hear me. You can unmute.
Well, this is Gabriel. Thank you so much. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
Yes, this is Gabriel. Thank you for the opportunity to speak. Well, so
All right,
far,
sir.
so good. I think since the beginning of this class now, I don't think I've missed any section because it's very, very important.
Okay.
As for me, make up my mind. So I'm a nurse by profession. But,
Okay.
I don't think it's a bad thing if I have 2 professions. Health
Not
is
at
also
all.
a hot cake. So also tech is also a hot cake. So definitely, I'm really enjoying the program. I'm even inviting people to come in. So it's very interesting. I will encourage every other person to just put more effort and also summon their courage so that we can eat the goat together. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, Gabriel. Thank you very much for joining us. Hi, Fumilayo. Fumi, can you hear me?
On mute. Okay, yes, I can hear you. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good
Can
afternoon,
you?
ma.
Yes, so it's been an
I need your
eye
feedback.
opener. Hello?
Okay. Yes, I can hear you. Please go on.
Okay, I've been part of the program from inception anyway. And I just have clarification. I want you to make clarification on something that is going on my mind. The internship aspect of the program, is it still remotely or we have to be physically present for the internship program? That aspect of
Internship, right?
you call it, there is a name you call it anyway, but it's more or less like internship or something like that. Or is it
Okay.
practical or whatever? I don't know. Some attachment or something, something like attachment.
Yes, is it internship, right?
Are we to be physically present or is what we can do remotely?
Okay, so everything is virtually, so remotely we are doing that.
Okay.
We are not going, everything that we are doing here at Amdoranalytics is virtual.
Okay. Okay,
Yes,
thank you.
you're welcome, ma. Okay, so any other question? Questions? Okay, guys, so we are going to call it a day now. We have our business analysis program by 6 p.m. today, as in the next less than 2 hours. It's less than 2 hours? Yes, less than 2 hours. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining. Our registration is ongoing. Please reach out to us and start your registration. See you guys by 6 p.m. Bye.